What is up, guys? We're back again with another video today, and as you can see, we made it to Psyche. We farmed her up. She's cooking. She feels good. She's doing damage. You already know. And obviously, guys, I want to mention at the start of the video, yes, I am on a level 74 character. There's nothing I can really do about it because my account's already level 60, and fighting my highest level boss right now with my skills like this, unfortunately, you won't get a really accurate damage test because my skills are not 10 yet. So what I did instead is I ran one support, being the weaker support for her, and I left all her skills at 8, which is for a level 55 account. You can get everything here at level 55. You do not need a level 60 account for any of this. So yeah, everything here is going to be for a level 55 account. I know because I hit level 60 I get a 50% extra attack, so that's why I ran one support, being the weaker one as well. So I weak-sided myself just to showcase to you guys how goddamn good this character is. Again, very sorry about that. There's nothing I can really do. I don't have the resources to really bring her up anymore. As you can see, I'm out of boss materials. I've used all my boss clears for this week. It is what it is. That's all I can really do. But yeah, other than that, if you guys like this video, like the video, comment, subscribe, help out your boy, and let's get right into it. Now, usually we would start off our videos with a ad clear showcase, but what I'm going to do instead is I want to talk about something very important about this character. We will showcase the ad clear as usual, but I wanted to talk about how DUEL works on this character. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be interested in the tech, how the DUEL tech works. I'll probably have clips on screen showing it, but how DUEL works on this character, it's pretty insane. It's normally you have to be 20 meters away from an enemy. But for Psyche, as long as you're, I mean, not even just Psyche, any character really, as long as you barrel jump once up in the air, so for some reason the game thinks you're 20 meters away from the enemy, so you get this 24% increased damage. It's really goddamn busted. I would recommend you using it. It is absolutely cracked. You have to run this. Alright guys, for the DUEL demonstration. So as you can see, currently DUEL is on, as this, everybody here knows how it works. If there's less than 2 enemies within 20 meters, you get a fat damage boost. So as you can see, there is no enemies here. If I spawn in a bunch of enemies, let's spawn in like, I don't know, a random number. You can see my DUEL turns off, the buff is gone. If I run away normally, like say you normally run away, there, it's on again. You guys can see it at the bottom there. If I walk up, it's off. Walk away, it's on. Now, if I simply barrel jump in the air right here, as you can see, it was on there for a second. I'll do it and I'll shoot. You can see DUEL is currently on. I land, it's off. So you jump up again, on, land, it's off. Obviously, with Psyche, where you can just sit here, as you can see, it's still there. I'll move my mouse to show you. You guys can see right there. It's still active. I'm just chilling up above them. If I go down lower, you'll see it will turn off. If I go up higher, it will turn on. Yeah, again, broken as hell on Psyche. Definitely a must use in the build. Alright guys, something, one of the nuances that people probably think about is like, okay, but if I'm that high up in the air, how would my supports get their healing to me or maybe damage buffs to me? Now, for some reason, your supports don't give a damn about how far up in the air you are, and because of that, you don't really give a shit, right? They will heal you, give you your damage buff and everything, even if you're up in the air. So yeah, there's literally no downside to running this Demon Wedge. Again, I should be having some clips on screen showing you guys all the little testing I did, proving it. But yeah, this Wedge is absolutely cracked on her. You have to run this, it's busted. Now, let's get right into the ad clear for this character. As you guys can see, she does plenty of damage. Decent AoE in her kit as well. The sustain what we have is pretty damn solid. Peeve is pushing everything across the entire goddamn map, unfortunately. But she is keeping her HP extremely high. As you guys can see, we can fly for a while. We have really good uptime. We are collecting a little bit of the sanity from here as well, as you can see. Sometimes this bottle will come to us, but very, very rarely because, well, our sanity is permanently goddamn full because of Peeve. Now guys that we're done with showcasing the ad clear, let's talk about her skills and how you want to build this character. So for her first skill, it's called Crystalline Dreamwave. Creates one phantasm, then flashes forward. The skill can be used at any time without interrupting Psyche's current action in your flamboyant state, which is when you ult. We'll talk about that more. The skill is replaced with Phototaxis. So what Phantasm does is Phantasm, once created, continuously slows down nearby enemies. After 5 seconds, it deals a Nemo damage and vanishes. When a new Phantasm is created, the existing Phantasm will immediately detonate. So yeah, you can only have one at a time. If you try to put another one down, the previous one will blow up. Very simple, nothing too crazy. Now, Phototaxis. Charge forward in the air and releasing 16 ethereal powders. The ethereal powders automatically lock on to one enemy, dealing a Nemo damage and inflicting 1 stack of powdered stigma up to 12 stacks. Remember, Phototaxis is just her skill when she's in her flamboyant state, which is her ult. Now, what does powdered stigma do? Powdered stigma, when a target affected with powdered stigma takes range weapon damage from Psyche, so this counts as a gun or her skill from her or her auto attacks or her skill in her ult. Y'all understand what I'm getting at? It gives consumes one of the powdered stack or whatever your powdered stigma to deal extra Nemo damage. So it's really like a DOT that Psyche can detonate just by hitting the opponent. Now let's talk about her ult. She enters her flamboyant state, gaining the ability to fly. When in flamboyant state, Psyche can only use her skill and shoot. Flamboyant state will continuously consume sanity. When your sanity gets to 0 or you use your flamboyant state again, it will turn it off. Or yeah. Now, when Psyche's HP percentage is above 15% in flamboyant state, it eats away at your HP instead of your sanity and gives you Ultra Shield to like make up for the HP that is taken away, right? So it doesn't just leave you at 1 HP and have you get absolutely mauled. Now, let's talk about her passive. When dealing crit damage, Psyche gains one of the following buffs at random: attack speed boost, skill damage boost, resolve boost, or resolve boost. Increases Psyche's damage for each of these buffs gained up to 12 buffs. Now, again, you get all these buffs normally, so all their damage or whatever they give you, and you also get damage per these buffs on an enemy. So this is very significant for her damage. As for her second passive here, Ephemeral as Due, when using Ferocious Collision, which is her ultimate, if Psyche's HP percentage is no less than 75, so above 75, she gains Ephemeral as Due. Now what Ephemeral as Due does is when triggering the effect of Morale Resolve, it always treats Psyche as if she is 1% HP. This effect can only be triggered once every 120 seconds. So this is why Morale is really goddamn good on this character. Or not Morale, but Resolve is really good in this character, because it will always treat you as if you're 1% HP, giving you the maximum damage from Resolve. Obviously, you don't want to use Morale because Morale wants you to be high HP, and this is going to be treating you as if you're 1 HP. So this is the build that we're going to be running. We're running Wings Inspo, obviously max sanity, skill efficiency. Whenever your HP runs out, obviously it will eventually happen because your supports will run out of their own energy. So having this is very good to keep your ult up for longer, so you can do more damage for longer. Y'all understand where I'm getting at. Whispering Zephyr, I mean, this is just a staple. I mean, it's not it should come surprise to no one why this is in the build. 30% skill damage, 84% extra skill damage on top of that, permanently up because she's permanently using her skill. It's disgusting. Have to run this. It's broken. Again, for this we're running Resolve. I've already explained why. Her ult counts her at 1 HP. Resolve is amazing on this character. This one we're running Skill Duration. Obviously it gets the Nemo attack and skill damage as usual, but the skill duration is very important because skill duration will help your ult stay up longer. As you can see, it takes skill efficiency or skill duration to lower the sanity cost per second so she can stay flying for longer to do more damage. We're running double Volition with 1 Resolve. I'm just trying to do that. You can really run triple Volition if you want. The reason why I'm running this is just so you don't run into diminishing returns. And so I run 2 Volition and then 1 Resolve, just so you don't run into any diminishing returns. You keep your damage up. Now, let's talk about our Consonance weapon, or her special weapon. This is what the build we're going to be running on it. We have attack speed, we have multi-shot, we have trigger or crit chance, and we have crit damage. As for the reason why we have crit rate on her weapon, it's because she needs to deal crit to get the benefit from her passive down here. As in, you need to deal crit damage, so if you're going to be building crit rate, you might as well get some extra crit damage in there in the mix. So yeah, that's the build that we're going to be running. It's a little bit unfortunate we can't fit attack in here, but it is what it is. We can only have 4 wedges. As for the other weapons we're going to be running on Psyche, we're going to be running this one right here, her main weapon. It gives you Resolve after an Anemo character uses their ultimate skill, grants 1,000 wings or whatever they want to call it, which increases your Resolve by 8% and gives you increases your attack speed by 15%. Each instance of skill damage or weapon damage extended duration by 0.2, so pretty much it's made for Psyche. It's her weapon, right? I mean, it's textbook. You won't be taking this really off or anything else. As for the other weapon that you guys are going to want to be running, I'm running Rend Husker for now. It's pretty goddamn good because it gives you attack. We're also getting a lot of skill damage from other modifiers in our kit, but you can run this as well for the 24% skill damage or anything that gives you anything like that. If you're having problems with your ult staying up longer, you probably want to run something for like duration, so like maybe this right here, the Scream Shot, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I'd prefer you guys run one of these two right here. Now, let's talk about the supports that you can run and the supports that I am running and why I chose to run these supports. So, I know a lot of people are probably thinking I should be using Daphne for her, and the reason why I am not using Daphne is because straightforward, her healing is ass. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't think it's worth it. I think her healing is very ass. Like, I brought her up and everything, I was testing her, and her healing is some shit. Now, she does give additional Nemo damage, I will say that. As you can see, it goes up, I think about 18 at level 8, you'll have about like maybe 18 point something percent of Nemo. As you can see right here, it goes to 16.2, so if it goes up another 2%, you're gonna be at like 18%, which is pretty good, but her healing's ass. So I don't think she's worth using. I think instead of her, a really good replacement is going to be your main character. As you can see, your main character right here gives weapon damage boost, which works for Psyche because her consonance weapon is a weapon, so this is very high amount of damage that you're going to want to be running on her. Obviously, to just do this, she just needs to pop her ult. Very good, and again, you get another 8% weapon damage boost from down here. So yeah, I would definitely recommend running this. As for what I'm running on her, this is her Demon Wedge. Should be no surprise to anybody. One support always needs to have Serenity, and the other one needs to have the one that gives you the attack damage. So yeah, we're running Wings Inspo, just more sanity. Again, just it's pretty much all sanity, just so she can use her ult. Her ult will be up for longer. Very simple. The longer it's up, the more damage I get from her buff. Now, the other character we're going to be running is Truffle and Goat. You already know this character is busted, used in damn near every goddamn team in the game because of the fat 75% damage boost that you get when her skill is level 8. Now, something that's very important that usually isn't really the most important is her healing. Her healing is cracked. It is really goddamn good. I'm pretty sure either I've shown a clip or y'all have seen it when I was practicing on the ad clear. Y'all should have seen the value of this character. Her healing is cracked. She can keep Psyche up for so long, and because Psyche's counted at low HP, whenever you get low, she will just start flinging pigs out at light goddamn speed until she is 0 sanity, just keeping Psyche in her ult for a long goddamn time. Definitely worth it. Amazing character, worth the investment. Use this character. Broken. Now, as for her build, there's something else in here that is a little bit different from normal. We're running Turbulent Cyclone. Now, this gives skill duration, which is whatever. We really don't really care about that. But what's important is when an Anemo character's range weapon triggers a bonus effect, grant 5 points for resolve to the user and nearby allies for 10 seconds. Resolve is broken on Psyche, so y'all can see why we're using this busted. We're running Uplift for the extra 11%. We got Inspo, boom, efficiency. Y'all already know how it works. Also, her passive down here that usually is very mid is really good for Psyche because it's another 5% resolve boost. So yeah, this character is absolutely mandatory for every Psyche team. I don't think this character has any room for... I don't think you can substitute this character for anybody. She's busted. Everybody should have her built. She's used in multiple teams. Use this character. She's broken. As for whatever weapon you want to run on her, I am running the bow on her right now. We're running this bow. Really good bow. Everybody should have this bow as long as you're like level 40. Use it. It's busted. You need it. It's good. As for the main character, what weapon? I really don't give a shit. I just threw whatever on him. I gave him a sword I built for DPS for Outrider in a video a little while ago. This one, just because why not? I'm sure there's probably a slightly better weapon that can give you a little bit of better damage boost. I couldn't bother with it, so I just gave him a cool sword so he can do his own little damage. But yeah, that is going to be everything for them. Let's talk about the Genimon. Now, there is a few options for her Genimons. Unlike most characters, she gets actually a bunch of different options. The main one that I would say, obviously, is this one. I think this one is by far... Well, not by far, but this is the one I'd say would be the better option. Another option that you have right here, actually this one I'll explain why. Actually, it heals selves and allies for 18% HP, gives you a little bit of defense. Defense is whatever, I really don't care, but the healing is very good. And down bottom you get a Nemo attack. So yeah, this is why I'm going to be running this one. Obviously, if you're higher HP, you fly for longer, do more damage as Psyche. Pretty straightforward. This right here heals allies. It doesn't give the extra defense. It's whatever. So the difference is not that crazy, but I do like the extra 1.2% right here. This one is giving 1%. Max HP is whatever on Psyche. Honestly, I think the lower HP you have, the better, because then you lose less HP, since her ultimate drains 5% max health. So less HP would probably be better. So maybe that's a little bit of damage boost there. Another one you can run right here is my little goat, Mr. Goodnight. This one right here continuously heals you for 2.7 of your HP for over 10 seconds. Obviously, this gains 27%. 27% HP is what you're going to be getting, but you don't get the Nemo boost. You get attack boost instead of max HP and defense. So you can run Mr. Goodnight. This is another very, very good option. And those are the 3 main ones I think you're going to want to really run on this character. I'm sure there's another one that probably has a little bit of healing that you could use or something like that, but those are the ones that I think are most important. So yeah, guys, that is going to be pretty much it for Psyche. This character is really goddamn good. Again, sorry for the showcase. That is what it is. There's nothing I can really do. My account is already level 60. I don't have the resources to get her skills to 10, so I could only show you guys what I'm able to show you guys. But as you guys can see, the character is really, really good. But yeah, if you guys like this video, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. You guys have a wonderful day. Peace out.